Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Let me start off by saying this. I've got to clean the garage up. I have crap everywhere. Right, so that bike needs work, that bike needs work, that bike needs work, that bike needs work. This bike is okay. For now, hopefully. Anyway, now that you guys have seen my garage, we're gonna get it all kind of cleaned up and organized so we can finally start working on these things. Okay, so I'm going to set you up over here on my workbench using my handlebar mount that I got, and we're gonna clean. All right, I guess you guys set up, and I realize you can't really see anything, so but first, this one. You guys haven't seen this one? That's the one we're working on. So, and here's a little sneak peek at what we're doing to her. So let me get the garage cleaned up and then we'll get back to it. Might need to open the garage so I can wheel this shit out. By the way, I got a new for my phone. We'll see how it works.
Static hum invades my veins marrow. Lights flicker, shadows stretch narrow. Hands move distorted in the blurred pain. Echoes of silence driving me insane. Buzz of machines screaming the truth.
Boom, boom.
Colors bleed out in slow motion loops.
Alright, now, this bike here is a 2007 CRF 50, I believe. I put a new graphics kit on it, and that's about it, and bars and grips. Other than that, that's it. It's got, let's see here, BBR springs that are super clapped. It has a Amazon top-end kit on it that I paid like $30 for. Rode it 2 houses down and back and blew it up. It needs a new chain. You can tell that one's rusted and disgusted. I have the cover for it, but it's missing some bolts. Let's see here. It's got a BBR exhaust, and I believe it has a BBR rev box on it. And how I acquired this bike was, it was my brother's, and I went back home and I came back with it. He may or may not have known. Now he does. So, alright, so let's get into this box here. I definitely just hit myself in the face with that. And we have the camshaft, and we have the jug with the piston in there. And that be all, my friends. So now we have to take off the motor. That's what we've got to do. So I'm gonna take the motor off, and then I'll pick you guys back up. Here was the original head and stuff that was on it. Obviously, I'm gonna try to clean it up the best I can. It had the 88cc kit in it before. Obviously, time for a refresh here. So I do have this to kind of go off of when installing. What was wrong with it before is the head gasket was uh, toast, as you can see right here. It's missing this spot there. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, here it is. That was that spot. It was actually like stuck to the piston right there, which is like crazy how that even happened. But anyway, yeah, that's gonna be today's videos. We're gonna start working on that thing. All right, guys, I'm back working on the 50. Got it, the motor pulled off, and sitting up here, and I've got started taking the top end apart, and I figured out what's wrong with it. The dang timing chain snapped because these bolts come out, and one's wedged right there. So, I guess I got the motor popped up on its side. That way I didn't really leak a whole lot of oil out. I took the flywheel off. Take this nut off. You're gonna use a puller, and then pop it off. I took the stator out. There's 2 screws here and here, which would be here and here on the motor. Take a screwdriver up underneath these little arms right here. I got it to pop up, which exposed this here. I found this little piece of metal right down in there. Visually, I can't see from here where it came from. I don't know, I might be like overlooking it or something, but I don't know. Pop that off. Here is the screw for your tensioner. There is a long spring in it, and it has a washer that sits right there, so don't lose that. When you take it, screw out, that spring will literally shoot out, so just gotta be mindful of that. I had to order a new timing chain, so what I'm going to do is work on taking this little clip out here, and then just putting on the new piston. I'm gonna wait to put the head and everything on, just because it'll be easier. Just go ahead and wrap it here and then loop it through. Just makes life a lot easier for me, especially since I already have it off. So yeah, I'm gonna put the piston on. I'm gonna go ahead and get the rings and everything on it. As soon as I find it, it's laying up here somewhere. Oh, it's in the cylinder. Okay, so anyways, yeah, I'm gonna open this up. I'll go ahead and install the piston on there, and there's also instructions that BBR will send you. You can look at that if you want to, but I'm just gonna slap this on and then wait until I get the timing chain. I've already ordered it. It's on its way, and yeah, so I will pick you guys up when we get the timing chain. Alright, I know I said I'd pick you up when I get the time chain, but I went ahead and put the piston on. I put this on, tighten this down just a little bit, and then I put the head on with the gaskets and all the O-rings and everything. When the timing chain gets here, what I'll do is just slide this back off a little bit, and I'll feed it up through here. I'll grab it here, and then I'll feed it to where I can run it around the sprocket, and then it'll run right around here. I will change out this gear here, and then there's a gear in here that kind of it's just a roller. I'll change out those 2, and then obviously I'll just reuse this sprocket here. I'll take these 2 bolts out that are already loose, pop that off, run the chain through, and I'll take this. I put the spring back in so I wouldn't lose it. I'll take it back out so where I can open that guy, have all the space I need, get it down, put everything together, and then we'll be good to go. And I'll be putting it back in the bike. So I will definitely pick you guys up once the timing chain gets here. Hopefully I'll be here in a couple days. So. Alright guys, I got it all back together. Minus the exhaust and the steps. But I just want to make sure that I got it in time and everything. So I'll probably kick it over before I put the steps on. But I'll throw the exhaust back on there. And I also need to put a new chain on it, which I have somewhere around here. But yeah, let's I'm gonna put the exhaust on right quick. And I'll give it a couple kicks and see if she fires up. Also, I didn't check the valves. I just want to see if it'll start. Okay. Next video we will ride that thing. Yeah, it decided to start raining, so guess we're not riding today. But stay tuned for the next video. If you guys liked this video, please give me a like, subscribe, and yeah, I guess we'll see what it does on our first ride on the next video. So, peace.